Hey guys, so this is the Medical MAFEX Classic Costume Spider-Man. So this is the 185. So before we go to the figure, I'll show the box first and its content. So now we're using the smaller box, but this one is sticker on the side, so there. So I'll show the accessories first that came with it. Um, it's the same one with the Webman. So it includes alternate head, open hand resting, clipping, web grabbing, magnetic feet and hand. So there. And the genuine product tag and webs that are the same. So it also has a stand. So this figure, the only difference between this and the older 075 is that this one doesn't have unmasked head. But for me at least, this is a great alternative because it is a lot cheaper compared to the 075, since this costed like 60 US dollar coming from Japan, I think. So yeah. So looking at the figure, the colors look different on my camera, but the blue is lighter and the red looks darker. So it might show as pale on this camera, but in person it's different. The red is very saturated. So yeah. Honestly, I don't like the color match of this in person because the light blue doesn't match the darker reds. At least for me, it feels not suiting for my eyes to look at. So it's the same figure as the 075. So nothing new with the sculpt and articulation. So and this one feels smoother to pose like the Webman compared to the other Spider-Man. So this is every figure that has been made in this mold. So the OG or the original Spider-Man 075, the comic paint, the classic, the Webman, and the reissue. So out of all of them, I still like this old one, but the pegs on this are very fragile. This too. So I might use this as desk body. This too, the new ones. And um, if you notice, this one is taller, the comic paint. I'm not sure why, but I think it's because on the leg. If you compare the legs of this one, they are socketed in the brief part or the lower body. On this one, it's pop out. I'm not sure how to describe it, but it's out. Let me compare it to you. So there, you can see that it's pop out and not inside if you compare them to the other releases. So that's it for the Spider-Man repaints. So here it is with the Venom and the Carnage of MAFEX. So if you notice, my Venom looks bulkier. This is the reissue, and I swap the shoulder, like what I used to doing with Spider-Man. So before I did this review, I already swapped this one. So yeah, it was supposed to be this way looking at promotional images. So it would make your Venom look bulkier. So if you're part of the international group of MAFEX, you would see some tutorial when this reissue was released. They were popping this arm and swapping the upper bicep part. So yeah, upper bicep or shoulder. So after swapping, be careful on putting it back cause you might break the peg inside this piece. So yeah, I think they look great together. The reissue of the Venom matches with this one compared to the metallic reissue and the OG. And the OG Venom matches the older release. And as for Carnage, still no reissue or something. So it's still the same. So my verdict on this one, I think it's a great release from MAFEX. A great alternative to the Series 75, which is very hard to get, I think, for now. I think the reissue costed like 150 to 200 USD in groups. I'm not sure, but I think that's how it goes right now. So this is a great release, but if you want that metallic look and the dirtier blue, yes, you'd still need to go for the 075. But this is a great figure, especially with the price of 66 USD in Japan at least. I think after shipping, you might get this around 80 to 90 US dollars. So that's like two Hasbro figures right now, at least in my country. So I think that's a great deal because Hasbro has been increasing their prices lately and they're not very cheap anymore compared to MAFEX. So that's it. If you're new or planning to get into MAFEX, I think this is a great start for you and start getting the Venom and Carnage while it's still cheap on market. I think Carnage goes for 100 USD in our country and Venom is like 80. He was very cheap after the reissue. But before that, he was high price. So, um, again, this is a great release from MAFEX. If you have any question, just ask in the comment section. Thank you.